Patients like you make a difference. What is radiotherapy? Radiotherapy is a treatment that uses radiation, like X-rays, to target and destroy tumour cells. It can be given inside the body or outside the body, depending on the type of cancer. Some healthy cells can also get damaged, which is what causes side effects from the treatment. But over time, these can usually repair and get better. One thing that really struck me about the Radiotherapy Department was that although the environment and machines used are cutting edge and high tech, the team was so friendly and approachable in what can feel like an unfamiliar environment. It made a world of difference. Patient and public involvement in radiotherapy research. Your voices are essential to help how radiotherapy is developed. Take a look at how your voices have shaped the service today and could improve radiotherapy in the future. In 1990, patient groups campaigned for active involvement in decision-making and for a louder patient voice in radiotherapy. The Radiotherapy Action Group Exposure, or RAGE for short, campaign highlighted how radiotherapy services needed to listen and respond to patients' voices and work together with patients to improve treatments and the management of side effects. Patients gave valuable feedback on long-term side effects and how these affected their quality of life. They wanted to find ways in which healthy tissue and organs could be spared from damage during radiotherapy. Thanks to advancements in technology, we were able to shape the beam and the intensity of the radiation, making treatment more precise and personalised. This makes treatment more precise and personalised, so less healthy tissue is hit and people experience fewer side effects. This technique is called intensity modulated radiotherapy, or IMRT for short. IMRT is now an available treatment for many because of patients speaking out about long-term side effects. The Cambridge Breast IMRT clinical trial recruited 1,145 patients and provided evidence to help IMRT become a standard of care. In 2015, children and young people asked the paediatric team if they could have their masks for radiotherapy treatment decorated. In response, the radiographers painted their masks into their favourite characters, animals, heroes, and even a Formula One champion racing car. By co-developing clinical trial information with previous clinical trial patients, we learnt that we needed to change how we gave you information. Instead of big booklets and papers, we created videos. These were scripted by previous patients, sharing what was most valuable and important to you. Today, there are now many patient and public involvement and engagement groups across the UK working to improve cancer services. For radiotherapy research, a group meet regularly to discuss and investigate what patients and the public want to be researched. This helps from research questions before a clinical trial is even thought of, ensuring that we are asking the right questions that matter to you. The Hamlet RT trial, in collaboration with Cancer Research UK, RadNet Cambridge, had patient involvement from research question development to funding applications to expand across to our other RadNet sites. This trial investigates how radiotherapy affects people in the long term, and if we can predict this using computer tools for the future. A machine called a linear accelerator, or LINAC for short, can deliver treatment externally to lots of areas of the body. We have had machines at Cambridge since the 1950s, but a lot has changed since then. How have these machines improved your treatment? Here is an example of how radiotherapy treatment to the head and neck area has become more precise over the decades with the improving technology. From 1950 to 1980, the treatment area was drawn on with a marker pen by a clinician every day and delivered in block shape such as a square. From 1980 to 2000, different shapes could be made with the beam, and we started using images such as X-rays and scans to outline these areas to treat and which to avoid to reduce damage to healthy tissue. We also started using more equipment to keep you still during treatment, such as a mask. From 2000 to today, we are able to change the intensity and shape of the radiation beams and make beams smaller so that we can give a higher dose more precisely. We can even take images before, during and after treatment to make sure that we are hitting the target to the millimetre, sometimes even in 4D. We replace our machines around every 10 years. How can you get involved? Your voice matters and we are listening. Please share your experiences and suggestions of what you would like to see most in radiotherapy research and the services we provide by joining our patient and public involvement group, talking to your clinical team about what research you can be involved in, providing us with your suggestions and feedback. If you are visiting the Radiotherapy Department at Addenbrooke Hospital in Cambridge, you can post your comments in our suggestion box or speak to a member of staff. Otherwise, please visit our website to get in touch with us. Get regular updates about what's happening in our department and with Cancer Research UK, RadNet Cambridge, and access all our videos and podcasts from one handy page by visiting our website. A future shaped by you. Your involvement can shape the future of radiotherapy in many different ways, such as guiding the questions we need to ask in order to research what matters most to you, improving how we can carry out research with you and how to make this more accessible, sharing your experiences and telling us what we can do to improve. Pause the video now to scan the QR codes to view the RadNet website and to listen to the RadNet podcasts.